Because the true clear thought in that moment is, man, who gives a like about that? It's about this. The clear thought would have been, man, whatever they got going on, even if I was more directly involved in that, even if Kendrick Lamar would have came out of his mouth and been like, J. Cole, boom, boom, boom. Even if that was the case, a clear version of me would have been like, man, let him have that. And he didn't do nothing close to that. And I still let the fear of what the perception would be on this album dictate my next move, which was a dumb move. Because now you got to stand behind this.
Yeah.
Forever, nigga. You got to stand by. You got to go pretend like this really represents you.
Right.
Unless, and I wasn't thinking this until an hour before I went on stage, unless you now come and correct how you feel to the same world that you misrepresented yourself, and to him as well. You know what I mean? Let me let y'all know exactly who I am.
Okay.
Because I felt, you know what I mean? I fucked up and folded under pressure. And there's a lot even more into the story where I could tell you the week leading up to that song coming out, and like the conversations that was had and the back and forth I had internally, and ultimately fear won. You know what I mean? That's all I can really tell you in a nutshell. The fear won that day. Yeah. But it didn't win 2 days later. You know what I mean? Like the real me won. And then to your point, I got to take everything that come with it. And guess what?
The competitiveness. That's what I'm getting. I'm hearing the competitiveness got you to that point of I gotta say something. Because there's no way you can hear that competitively and not want to sharpen my pen too, and like I have to say something back. I have to respond some way somehow.
No, I can't say it was competitive. Competitively is different though. Yeah. Competitive is like, I wish I could tell you it was competitiveness, because competitive is another, like, yo, me competitive is what the fuck I've been doing for the past 10 years. Right. That's me competitive. Me sharpening my pen, me popping up on this song, that song, my own songs, and doing what I do. That's competitive to me. Right. Like, I wish I could tell you that competitiveness made me do that, put out that song. That wasn't competitive, nigga. That was straight fear. That was a bozo move. Like, because actually, I knew as I'm doing that song and as I'm recording that song and I'm putting it out, man, this is just enough to look like I did something. And that's my man. Like, he gonna probably give me 1 or 2 lines. He might give me a little verse, boom, boom. And I was willing to just take that. I just wanted to get past this moment so I could get to the album. So like, that's not competitive. That's far from competitive, nigga. That's. I wish I could tell you it was competitiveness. I'll be a little more proud, you know what I mean, if that was competitiveness. But that wouldn't look like that.
Would you have decided differently if the order was reversed? Like if the album was out and then all this happened, would you let your competitive spirit sort of take over? Or the album was that important to get out first?
It depends though, because like, it's also weird because I know how I feel about this man, you know what I mean? Like, and I know how he feel about me. At least, you know, through our communications and our dealings, it's like, damn, like, you know, I know how we feel about each other. So I know it's not actually a problem there.
For sure.
So what does competitiveness look like when you know you ain't got a problem with somebody? But then you also, at the same time, are lumped in with somebody that you might actually have a problem with. You know what I mean? And I'm not lumped in because you necessarily said, fuck me. But that's a gray area in itself. So to your point, you're basically asking like, yo, if the fall off was out and then that happened, would my competitiveness had like kicked in, or would I have been more willing to like quote unquote compete? Right. Well, then it depends on what you call competition. Cause it's like, yo, would I have been willing to take it where they took it? Yeah. With him or him? Absolutely not. Like, if that's competitiveness, I for sure would have lost. Right. You know what I mean? Cause I wouldn't have been willing to take it there. And if I was willing to take it there, it only would have been because I was worried about what the world gonna say. So then even if I did take it there, and somehow demolish or boom, 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 I still lost.
The fear.
Because my heart would be feeling like, nigga, you did that so that people would say that you better. You know what I mean? Like, that's, so it depends on what you define as competitive.
So in all this, what's your personal compass? What it feels like on your spirit?
100%, my heart.
Period.
Yeah. And I'm either clear enough to listen and be in tune with what's on my heart and to go with that, or I'm in a place where I'm not present enough. Shit is cloudy. I'm stressed. I'm living in more fear than usual, and I can't tap in with what my heart is actually saying or what my spirit is actually saying. And in that confusion, you liable to do some fugazi shit. You know what I mean? Like so, but my compass is this. Like, yo, how does that feel? And guess what? Emotions are like valid. Like fear is valid, anger is valid. All of these are valid things. But to move off of them and then make a decision off of them, that's when it's like, oh, okay. You enter a territory where you go from feeling like the victim to actually being in the wrong. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, even if the world don't say it, you know in your heart, you ain't have to take it like that, and you have to take it to that level. Not speak about for myself. I'm just talking about on an everyday level. Mm-hmm. People justify the fuck shit they do to somebody else because that person did something to them first. You know what I mean? It's like, and they ain't always gonna be, and I'm not no different, but it's like, it's always gonna be like, yeah, but they boom, boom, boom. So you justify it in your mind, but it's like, yo,
now you acting out.
What would Jesus do? You know what I mean? What would God do? What would what's the actual way to move? You know what I mean? Like, so not saying we all perfect because we far from it. We all just trying to figure this thing out. Mm-hmm. But I be trying to move on some like, yo, what's the real version of me? How would the real version of me that's connected to God, that's forever, and how would he move? Not the version of me that's trapped in my ego right now and I'm like a little boom boom. How would the real version of me look move?
Mm. So do you think have a moral compass, motherfucker? That's what I mean, just listening to those records though, I feel like there was so many songs where you're just like, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. And correct me if I'm wrong, just listening as a fan, it almost just felt like this was gonna be friendly competition between three of the best of an era that we've never seen before. And then it just went super left. Like, there was so many songs where you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not Big Three, it's just Big Me. It's not, you know, I'm the best no matter who it is, you know what I'm saying? And it felt like that for a while. And then when it took that left turn, you know, it just felt like something that just wasn't comfortable to you or wasn't comfortable to anybody who was a fan of you.
Well, first of all, my apology came before it took that turn. Let's remember that.
Right. And there's also the conspiracies or the theories that, like, you know, people gave you the heads up. I don't know how true it is, but like,
it's not true. It's a straight lies. Like, I wish we could do a whole season of 7 p.m. in Brooklyn and just go debunk every J. Cole every lie that was every lie. I'm so glad you said that.
There was the rumor that Drake was supposed to be at Dreamville Fest.
That actually is true. He was supposed to be at Dreamville Fest. Like, that was planned. He was coming. He didn't come.
Okay.
Thank God he didn't come. No disrespect to Drake. I love Drake. But like, had he come, I would have felt more pressure to be on stage representing that energy. Yeah. Way before Kendrick's song dropped, he was supposed to come. I was trying to get Kendrick to come too. Like, that was my plan for Dreamville Fest that year. Mind you, I never got a chance to like, it's crazy because like, you know, around the time I was going to hit Kendrick, like, yo, you want to come through and make this moment, boom, boom, boom. I told Drake knew that it was something I wanted to happen. When we was on tour, I'm like, yo, it'd be crazy if both of y'all came out at Dreamville Fest, boom, boom. It's silly now to say, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, nigga. There were other plans in the works. But so
because y'all all supposed to be on First Person Shooter together, right?
No. Was that we were all supposed to. No. So it's I hate that with so many lies, you're actually saying
you here, I gotta ask.
With so many lies, you're actually saying things that are like half truths.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like Drake's supposed to be coming to Dreamville Fest. Yes, half truth. Okay. He was always gonna be coming to Dreamville Fest. From when we was on tour together. Right. He had always like agreed to do that. Yeah. It was only this situation that made him like, and he actually told me, he was like, and I appreciate him for doing this. He's like, yo, bro, it was after he didn't show up, but he was like, yo, bro, I didn't want to put you in this situation. Cause he could tell when me and him talked, he could tell my heart wasn't maybe equivalent to his. So he was like, yo, I didn't want to come down there and put you in a situation on that stage and say some shit that you would have to stand behind. You know what I mean? Ultimately, that's why he told me he ain't show up. So, and I'm like, thank you. Thank God that you didn't, because it left the space for me to receive what I was supposed to do. You know what I mean? But that's one thing you said that was like a half truth. You just said another half truth, which was, what was the other half?
This was all being on First Person Shooter together.
Oh, so I'm not gonna say we were all supposed to be. How it came to me was, before that beat ever made it to me, I think Kendrick wanted that. I mean, I think Drake wanted that to be a him and Dot song.
Okay.
Like I think that's what it was. And I think my interpretation is like, maybe when it wasn't moving fast enough or he wasn't getting the response he wanted, maybe he was like, let me hit Cole. Cause I think Boy Wonder was pushing like, bro, you need to hit Cole, boom, boom. Mind you. So I never looked at that song like it was gonna be all of us. I thought it was me and Drake, and I just had the beat. Okay. There was nothing on it. I just had, and I felt mad pressure because I wanted to come through for him. You know what I mean? I felt like he showed up at Dreamville Fest the year before that. You know what I mean? I wanted to come through for him. I had to write that verse several times. You know what I mean? So That's a half truth, kind of. Okay. But there's no part of us making that song where it's like, yo, Kendrick was supposed to be on here. Nah, I just got a beat for Drake. I want to come through for him on his album. The clock was running, you know what I mean? And winding down. Boom, and I came through. But you said something in the beginning. Damn, I want to remember.
There was somebody, I think
no, you said something about me saying, you said something about
getting a heads up.
No, Schoolboy Q, that's a complete lie. Okay. Ask Schoolboy Q. That's just like internet, like, yo, that's a straight lie. And there's many of those. Many half-truths and many way more straight lies. Like the Schoolboy Q shit is a straight lie. Like, of course, shout out to Schoolboy Q. He not going to come out and just say it on his own. But it's like when you get a chance, ask him. It's a straight up lie. But you said something in the beginning how like on songs, like how I say I'm the best on songs. It's like, ask me in real life, do I think I'm the best rapper alive?
Do you think you're the best rapper alive?
Bro, it's a nigga named Black Thought that exists. It's a nigga named Lupe Fiasco that exists. It's niggas that on any given day, even my peers, a Drake or a Kendrick, where it's like, yo, I know on any given day I could show up to the studio and give these niggas 80. But I know they could show up on any day in the studio and give me 80. And I might only have 30. Like, so if I'm taking on a rap persona, like when I'm rapping, of course that's what I like to. That's how I like to rap. And guess what? Sometimes I hit the mark and I say shit and I spit a verse that really might have you believe in that shit. But if you ask me in real life, do I walk around like I'm the best rapper alive? No, nigga. Like I'm the best ever. No. But when I put on that motherfucking cape, like that's how I try to attack shit. And have there been things and moments and verses where I'm writing this shit and I'm like, I know niggas not fucking with this. Absolutely. But in reality, do I walk around this earth like there's no nigga better than me in real life? Like I can't get in the studio with Black Thought and he just give me 90. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, I got 25 for you. You know what I mean? Or any one of these amazing rappers. But I think people hear me say it because they don't know me for real.
Right.
They hear me say it in a verse so much when I have on the cape.
It sounds convincing like a motherfucker.
It sounds convincing because I'm really doing that shit that's going to have a nigga like, man, nigga. No, you think when you hear it, nigga. You just scared that people actually believe that. But the truth is, nigga, have I done things that are on that caliber? Absolutely. Like, are there people that'll get in there and smack me? Absolutely. Can I get in that same studio on another given day and smack them around? Absolutely. It's no different than basketball. How many times you done gave a nigga 50 or 40 and then turn around and he done gave you 50 or 40? Like, it's no different. You know what I mean? So like, I think people think that I like walk around with that mentality or something. It's like, bro, that's not even my character. You know what I mean? To walk around thinking like, I hope that I do something when I sit down to write that can be considered at that level. You know what I mean? But I already know it's a lot of niggas out there that, while I'm hoping, they might be doing that shit right beside me. And they might give me 60.
Okay, now I need to know, Mello,